What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the P-Bandai high-grade Leo-S, or Leo-S in Japanese, from New Mobile Report Gundam Wing Dual Story G unit. The chivalrous ace stationed on the Grand Chariot, it fights for its knightly honor against the twins of Gemini. Oh, and thank the clubhouse atop a purple tree for gifting me this kit as a premature parting gift. Coordinates to said clubhouse are up top and down below. For a normal price of 1800 yen, 7 full-size runners and a small sticker sheet constitute this kit's contents. Being based on the high-grade After Colony Leo, the build should be familiar to those who have experienced any version of it in the past, but I'm the few who haven't, so I have no say in the matter. Nevertheless, the fine build structure aids in the simplicity of the kit, but exercise caution with the red pieces as they are extremely susceptible to nub marks, and I love the ingenuity of using a bracket to aid in building the epaulets. Overall, it's a pretty simple yet enjoyable building experience. The end result of that simple build is a great representation of the high-grade Leo-S. Despite looking like something Ronald McDonald would pilot, they managed to avoid having the red and gold fight each other for prominence while working harmoniously with the grey, green, and odd bits of pink. Part separation is exceptional, especially the gold trim on the torso, knees, and basically the entire head, with stickers only used for the pink on the torso, the mohawk sensor, and over and under the visor. Most of which can be omitted because the pink is unnoticeable and peels off over time, while the visor comes molded in clear green and can glow under UV lights by default. The proportions are generally correct, while the presentation might be dented by the odd seam line on the forearms and shins that could have been filled in with channels from the factory. Gold adjustments might be needed to some, and while this kit has some panel lining options, I feel like the bold appearance needs no extra enhancement. With a head height of 12.8cm and an overall height of 16cm with the mohawk, it is a tad taller than the average Gundam, but of course the mohawk does give it some extra height to assert its dominance. Articulation begins with a single ball jointed head that has a flexible roll and a full rotation despite the helmet design, but there is no chicken neck. Arms are on ball joints with an upward swinging socket, and a full rotation. Independent shoulder armor allows for clearance of the shoulder swing, and the flaps on the epaulette can move up. There is a bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow that can bend almost 180, and ball jointed wrists. Joints in the torso and abdomen allow for great crunches, while there is a sufficient but limited waist rotation. Front skirts can move up, while the side skirts can move upwards and forwards, and the back skirt being stationary as usual. The legs can drop together, full front splits are restricted thanks to the rear kick, while the side splits are great. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball jointed ankles with a wide side tilt, and flip-flop action. Altogether, the articulation of the Leo-S is great. While the head may be a little bit unwieldy because of the helmet, the rest of the body, coupled with the rigidity from the lack of polycaps, is flexible and fun to pose. Accessories start with a pair of holding hands as well as an angled trigger finger hand, the latter of which is used for holding the beam musket, which is a unique take on the generic beam rifle. The grey and gold are nicely separated, while the decorations on the stock is made up of a sticker, though it is a good opportunity to try out reverse washing. On a related note, the normal gripping hands could be used for holding the beam dual sabers. They're gripped rather securely despite the circular handle, and the fencing saber aesthetic coupled with the custom beams add to their uniqueness. A pair of false handles is also included to emulate their storage. Finally, a 3-piece mantle of softer plastic can be attached into the shoulder armor and the back for the diffuser cloak. The pieces can move with their respective hinges and work well for subtle displays. However, it does make the kit a bit unwieldy, and the display is a little dodgy when the kit is posed more dynamically. Hence, I tried making my own diffuser cloak with actual cloth, then pinning it to the hardpoints with 3mm pegs. While limited by gravity and my lack of tailoring skills, it honestly works much better in general, given that I had the tailoring skills to back it up. Leftovers include a crap ton of Leo armor parts, as well as the original shoulder joints and feet, on top of half of the duplicate C1 plate. While you can't build an original Leo from this, you can bash the leftovers with your Leo-S for your original custom build, and the duplicate new parts can act as backups if you've lost the primary ones. Now to wrap things up swiftly, the high-grade Leo-S is an honest upgrade to the original Leo. From the proportions to the color separation to the ingenious beginner-friendly build structure and the articulation and rigidity, this kit is a solid Leo if grunts aren't your thing. Granted, I am one of those people, so I approached this kit with prejudice when it was first announced. The cloak does hamper a little bit of the fun to me, and the leftovers do nothing but bloat the price up, but the high-grade Leo-S warmed me up to the high-grade Leo mode, and it sets up a high bar for when the rest of the Stardust Knights are to be made into Gunpla. It does receive a recommended rank, but watch the price as it is a premium Bandai kit after all, but a good one for a reasonable retail price. So that's basically gonna wrap it up for me. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe for more Gunpla reviews, Gunpla news, and the like. Turn on notifications for future content alerts if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.